guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been very long since I posted my first one. The last month and a half or so has been extremely crazy. First, we're actually still in the same room. We were supposed to move end of June, but escrow had fell through, so it is what it is, whatever, it's fine. But now we are actually a week away from our new home, and we're super excited. So today I just actually it's a good time to post a new video. So I wanted to wait for us to move into our new home, but today's actually going to be our first walkthrough of our new home. So that's why I thought, oh, okay, I gotta, make a new video, and I thought today would be the day. So I gave myself a little bit of time to get ready. One of my good friends, Lashes, she just started her small business, Miss Jane.Mire. So I just got these two in. I have another two coming in, but I think those are on back order. The two lashes that I received from Lene. So it comes in this packaging, super cute, super cute. And then I have these two lashes right here. Okay, so this one's gonna, oh, sorry, right here. Okay, and then this one is a Prissy Little Miss. Okay, and then the City Girl, which is the one right here. And I think I'm gonna try the Prissy Little Miss, so we're gonna give that a go. But I have a lot to talk about. I'm not a pro. Just so you know, disclaimer of all of this, I'm not a pro. This is just me getting ready. This is how I do my own makeup. Literally, I just got into this as far as me getting into makeup, and I was just like, man, I just turned 28 this past June. I just turned 28. Super nice birthday. Went to lunch with one of my best friends, Sarah. We decided to go to cafeteria down in Sacramento, downtown. Super nice, super, casual. I enjoyed it. I loved it. It was just nice catching up with her, and nice seeing her face. And so after that, then I met up with my sister Crystal, and honestly all I wanted to do was just go to Target and just shop a little bit. I wanted to shop for makeup. What I'm using is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Dewy. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So that's what I'm using. It's normal to dry. It has, sunscreen, SPF of 18 with vitamin E. I like it so far. It hasn't failed me. I mean, I hardly use foundation, but just like the way that my face is like acting up, especially being pregnant, like, ugh, I just need to like get my shit together. I got back home after Target with my sister, and then me and James wanted to go. We already planned on going to Station 16, which is a seafood restaurant down on Sacramento. A lot of people say, like, oh, there's nothing to do in Sacramento. I'm like, hold up, hold on. There's plenty of things to do. Downtown is your spot. With Sacramento, you have Old Town, Sacramento, whole bunch of stores, bunch of boutiques, bunch of restaurants. Super fun. That's where everything's at. So Midtown, that's where all of your clubs are. Well, some in downtown too. K Street's one of the big streets that has a lot of the bars and clubs. And then you go to 21st Street. And you have more like restaurants, more bars, but really downtown is like where you want to be. It's super nice. Like, we've been living here for about almost, it'll be 4 years at the end of this year, so 3.5 years. And me and James used to be like we used to go almost every other day. And this is when we first moved here. So mind you, obviously I'm pregnant now, but like we would go every other day. Oh my goodness. As far as my birthday goes, we had dinner at Station 16, seafood restaurant. Awesome. I love their lobster mac. Oh my goodness, props. Keep the lobster mac, Station 16. Keep it. Like that's the one most popular dishes. I always get it every single time and it never fails me. And then their apple pie. I love their apple pie. Oh my goodness, every single time. Comes on a skillet. You know, this time kind of like topped it, especially, you know, spending time with Genevieve. And oh, I did not have a gender reveal. Oh my goodness. So yes, it's a girl and her name is Genevieve and we're gonna nickname her Evie. So how I got Evie was I started watching, it was so cute, like the Disney movies. I'm a sucker for those Disney movies, like the Disney Channel movies. And I watched years ago, I think it was like 2015, I watched the first movie Descendants. And I like fell in love with Evie's character. Her name's Evie. She's the daughter of Evil Queen. And I just love her character. Like she's obviously like she's really pretty. One of my favorite colors is blue. Ultimately, my favorite color is green. But she had like this blue hair, blue outfit. She's into makeup and she just has this really sweet personality. And she takes care of her best friend, so which I like love. And Evie, I was just like, oh. At first I really loved Ava, but Evie just, it's in her name, it's in Genevieve's name, so it just makes sense to name her Evie. I had a post on my Instagram, which is at Jane.Mire, by the way. So I posted a video and it said, you know, the gender and then her name. And the way it came to be was like, I told the freaking guy, the first time around, I told the guy, I was like, hey, I wanted to be a surprise. He just did not like, had no, I don't know. He was just so stern and he like to me, I didn't think he'd give a shit. Had to have my head up. He didn't not put a pillow or anything. He didn't make me feel comfortable. And I was just like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? Like, all right, cool. So I told him I wanted to be a surprise. He's like, well, how do you want it to be a surprise? I was like, don't tell me. I was like, I don't want to know. This is gonna be, you know, we're gonna do a gender reveal. This is, you know, this is just like, I just don't want to know. And so he goes on, I'm trying to ask questions, and he did not want to have a conversation. I'm like, whatever, dude. Okay, cool. So I'm just laying there looking at the freaking pictures. And then by the time it comes, he's just going through, checking the baby, checking how big, like, and mind you, like I would look at pictures and see the difference, obviously, the two genders. And like by the time that comes, he didn't freaking tell me or warn me that the next page that I'm gonna see is gonna be the gender. So he didn't even like, oh, turn around, or oh, like he just left the screen like right there and he didn't even turn it to him. He didn't turn it at all. And I was just like, okay. So by the time that page comes, and I was like, what am I looking at? And I realized that I'm looking at the gender and I'm looking at the screen and I'm just like, oh, I know what it is. And I was more upset that how it came to be, not because of the gender, like whatever, if it was a boy or girl, like I would be so happy. I mean, I wanted a boy, but regardless, as long as the baby's healthy, you know, I'm happy with either or. And I was surprised that James, like he wanted a girl and he was really happy with it, but like just how it came to be, he didn't even freaking warn me. And I was so upset. I'm like, all right. So James is waiting for me outside. of the room. He couldn't stay in with me, you know, because of all the like the rules, and I can only go in by myself. And so he was out there, and I told him, I was like, babe, I fucked up. I was like, babe, he's like, how, why? And I'm like, well, this is what happened, the guy, blah, blah, blah. And I know the gender. Like, I have the pictures, all of them. I have the pictures, and it says it's a girl, but like the way that he told me, it was just like, come on, dude, like, for real. And so I told him, and I was like, yeah, I know the gender, so we're not gonna have a gender reveal. And I was like highly upset that it didn't go the way that I wanted to. And then by the time you go outside, out of the hospital by the car, he parked next to me. And he's like, okay, what is it? I'm like, you ready? Like, are you sure you want to know? Like, are you ready? And then I told him, I was like, it's a girl. And then his face, like, oh. Honestly, that was just the most precious moment that I've ever had, especially with me and him. Like, the moment that me and him, what do you call it? Like, had that moment together, I realized, okay, you know, it's all right. Like, it's fine. I'm okay with it. As far as like, letting him know. And his face just says everything. And then as soon as I saw his face, I started crying like in happy tears. And I was just like, okay, we're good. It's a girl. He's like, yeah, I've always wanted a girl. I've always wanted, you know, this and that, because I'll love you longer and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And so, yeah, it ended up like a good note. So we were supposed to move at the end of June. That didn't happen. And here comes a stressful round 2 of trying to find a home, because of course, like, we want to move in before the baby is born. I am not going to be living in an apartment where we just don't have the room. Like, we're growing out of it. And yeah, so we need the space. So what we got, we were going through different homes and different model homes. It was such a bitch searching for different houses. We're going to different models. We're like writing a list out of what he likes, what I like, and what do you call it? It was just like stressful. It was so stressful. He was stressed out. We were just searching for different homes and what we like. So what we end up getting is a woodside home out in Rancho Cordova. And it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Like, I wanted an extra room for myself that I can study in and that I can film in, and pursuing all that. And then of course Genevieve's room. We have a room downstairs and then a bathroom, and then yeah, so we picked a house, and again, I'll show you guys. But because it's the type of house where like we don't have a drive up garage, like a drive up parking, so what we wanted was that to have a house in front of a park, which is being built right now. It's a brand new community, and again, I will give you guys a tour, but this is like the house that, especially, you know, how can we accommodate, because we're the type of people that we love to entertain, especially with our families and friends. And like, once you guys get to know us, and once like this all subsides, we're very big on entertaining. Like, you'll guys see at the baby shower. I mean, what our options for the baby shower is like a drive up or a Zoom, and then we'll have like a small gathering of our immediate family. And so it'll all work out, but that's like not until the end of August. So so we have about a month to get ready. It's bikini season, you know what I mean? And I like all of these shows that I'm watching, like my fitness model inspirations compete, and they're freaking beautiful, my goodness. And I'm just like, I'm itching to compete again. So I have earned my pro card, but I have until next year to compete, to finally become like pro status and to compete with other pros. So I have to make my pro debut. and this is bikini and evening gown. So my last competition was May 2019, so last year, and I got into bikini novice, bikini open, evening gown novice, and evening gown open, and I placed first in all of categories. I wanted my freaking crown. That's what I wanted. I was aiming for my crown, and I'll show you guys later. But I wanted my crown. In order to get my crown was to compete against the other classes of first place pros that won their round or their class, and I won that. So this was a big win for me, and I worked my freaking tail off to earn it. I keep saying like, oh, I can always do better, and you always can do better as far as physique, like how you want to look. And to me, I was like, oh, I could, you know, lose a little bit more body fat. I can do a little bit more on this. I can do a little bit more on that. I can focus on this, blah, 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 you know. And, you know, we are our hardest critiques on ourselves. And that's normal, you know. But what really helped me was taking pictures every single week, because you see yourself every day and you notice like, oh, I'm not losing weight, or I'm not doing this, blah, blah, blah. Like, honestly, it really is tunnel vision. That's what I had. I had tunnel vision, and I stayed focused, and like, I know the results are going to come. I just have to keep at it. I already have like a plan that I'm going to go through, but after this birth, after Genevieve, give myself 6 months timeline. So she is due October 3rd, give or take a week or so, but I hope it's in October because our anniversary of 5 years coming up, and then James's birthday is in October. So it'll be, and Lily's, our cat, Lily, her birthday's in October. So it's just awesome to have her in October, Genevieve. And my amazing coach, TK, Tashana, she's freaking amazing. I love her. I love you. She is like a freaking amazing, and she's always been there since the beginning. We've known each other for a very long time. We're gonna go back in May. That's her next show. So yes, the plan is October. I can't work out for 6 weeks. So sometime November, December, that's when I can like go hardcore on starting to like work out. So I have to start off slow, and it's always the same routine. You want to jump into it, but you get so excited, and then it's good. Like, as long as you don't quit, if you got to start over, it's fine. It's like a whole new journey every single time. And that's what I'm starting to really like about it, is that every time that you do it, it's different. It's always different. Look how pretty that is. I think I put a little bit too much. Had the color red as my suit for my last show, and I have an idea of like what suit I want to get. So again, I will show you that when the time comes. I was using gel liner, Maybelline Never Fails Me. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. This has been my favorite. It's the Benefit mascara. It's the Bad Gal Bang. So I don't know if you can see it. It's gonna be in focus. I really like this one. It doesn't get like super clumpy, and I just need it for a lift when I put the lashes on, so that at least it's blended together. All right, let's get into the lashes. So what I'm using, this is my ultimate favorite as far as glue. I used to wear lashes before, and the regular glue, I don't know, I forgot what it's called, like those blue and pink tubes. Those don't work for me. So, but the lashes that the lash glue that I've been using is from Lily Lashes. And it looks like this. How pretty is that? Good job, Lene. Okay, so I'm gonna brush this on. So with this glue that I'm using from Lily's, it dries fairly quick. So like, instead of the other one where you have to wait till it's tacky and blah blah blah, like this is just a brush on. So what I'm doing, I'm just brushing it on while this dries. I think I can put this on. So with the Lily Lashes like adhesive glue, I know these babies are gonna stay on all day. Like even when I try to take it off at night, it stayed on. Unless you're crying, obviously it's gonna come off, but oh, these are so pretty. And these come like, I think these are $16 on her website. And I'll put the link below for you guys. Lene girl, good job. I am in love. Oh, and I love like it's wispy, and I love that you know, it curves up like it's super natural, if you guys can see it. And it just glides on, and then it feels like I love this formula. I love it so much. But I did hear that Lene might be coming out with her liquid lipsticks too. So I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to try it. Like, it's just my favorite. You can do so much with it.